Hello, this is going to be my 1 year and 1 month lock update. I wasn't really going to do one because I did a video on Sunday, actually, just a couple of days ago, but my hair was sort of pinned up, so you didn't really get to see how it's looking at the moment. So yeah, so I'm going to try and keep it quite short and just hopefully clearly and concisely go through what I use on my hair. 1 second. Okay, so what I'm using on, okay, I'll start with what I'm using on my hair. So basically, okay, so what I wash my hair with, I'm still washing my hair with Dr. Bronner's, and so Dr. Bronner's, which is this. So that'd be my first wash. Actually, I might start switching that round, really. But anyway, for the moment, I use that first, and then I use Herbal Essence, and I've got this one as well. But this one I'm a bit worried about using because it's so thick. I've just got this worry that it's gonna cause build-up. I mean, it hasn't, I don't think, but for some reason I've now got that in my head, so I've just really been using this one, and now that I've got my colour in, I've started using this one. I did hear that this washed out colour, even though it's for people with coloured hair, but I've not experienced that myself. And I also use this after shampoo. I use the Mango Lime Cactus Leave-In Moisturiser, and I just use a little bit of that. This is also quite thick, and I'm also a bit worried that this is going to cause build-up as well, but I haven't noticed anything like that as yet. To retwist between when I'm seeing my loctician, so to retwist the front, I use this, and this is from Damien. I ordered this, and it's called Lock and Curl, and I bought it off the www.theevolutionofstyle.com. And basically, you get this bottle, which doesn't actually say how much is in it, but you basically mix it with water. So half of this and half water, and this is in this spray bottle. Obviously, that's not. And so I just kind of spray it. And what I tend to do, I tend to spray it all over, because it's got, like, if you go onto this website, it's got all the ingredients or what's in it. Basically, I just spray it all over when my hair's wet, and then I'll just retwist, you know, whichever bits I want to retwist. And then in each morning I will just spray my hair with water, either water with, this has got a little bit of glycerin in it, and I think it's got a little bit of tea tree oil in it, just a little splash of tea tree oil, or if it's feeling really dry, and it is feeling quite dry now, this is also water with coconut oil in it. As you can see, if you can see that, but you know, it's quite warm. The coconut oil kind of solidifies, is that the right word to use for that? I'm not actually keen on how this is looking, so I'm a bit dubious about spraying this on my hair at the moment. Before that I was using water with olive oil, and I was using oils like rosemary, peppermint oil. I've kind of stopped using that, and I've just been using the coconut oil. but I use this for everything. I use this on my body. I use this, I use it from, my hair. I just kind of take some and just, give it some of that. So I've kind of cut down. I've kind of simplified what I'm doing to my hair, because I kind of think I was doing too much. I might still be doing too much, really, but I don't think so. I'm kind of, if my hair feels dry, I'll, after the shower, after I've sprayed some water on my hair, and I'll soften some of this and put some on. Yeah, I mean, I think, in all seriousness, what I've been doing this past week, so we're only on Tuesday, but this last week, if I think about what moisture I've offered to my hair, it's just been water and coconut oil. That's really it. I really haven't done anything else. So I think the simpler I can keep it, the better for me. Because, yeah. Next up, I guess we're just going to have a look at it. What else is there to say about my hair? I'm still really pleased. And now that I've got into a year and 1 month, and my locks are maturing, like I said, I don't really mind so much all this business going on like that. Can you see how that looks? Very, very fuzzy at the root, and it really doesn't bother me. I'm not really combining anymore, even though I've still got a few concerns with these ones here, which I was concerned about before. But I'm kind of not really. I'm trying not to think about them too much. I'm just trying to be like, you know what, they're thin. It's alright at the moment. I think if later on down the line it looks like they're getting thinner and they're threatening to sort of snap off, but if that does become apparent, I will definitely combine these two. But at the moment, yeah, I'm not really that concerned. I have to say, I'm not really that concerned at all. I've got a combined one back here that kind of does, sometimes when I feel it, it kind of, oh, where is it? This one, I think it is. Yeah, this one. This is one I combined, and I sewed. Did I sew this one? Yeah, I sewed it together, and it's kind. As you can see, it's one lock. It's one lock. It's quite a nice size, but I can, if I do that, I can actually feel. Actually, can I show you? It's actually got a hole in it. There you go. Because that is the lock I sewed together. So it hasn't completely bound. It hasn't completely sort of joined. So that's one I kind of play with, and I'm always very tempted just to try and rip it in two. I know it's terrible, which I can't do really, because now it's kind of, it's from here to there it's two locks, but from here to here it's locked. So even if I did split it in two, there's no point. No point at all. I really want to say some more about it really. I've still got lots of curly ends, loads of them, which I don't mind. And I think in one of my videos I said that I didn't know how long I was going to have locks, how long I was going to have locks for, but I didn't mean that, because to be honest, I actually can't imagine myself without locks anymore. But what I meant to say was, I don't know how long how long I was going to allow them to grow, or before I, you know, trimmed them. That was what I meant. I didn't mean that, you know, I was going to one day. But then again, who knows? Who knows what the future holds? But, you know, at the moment, and, you know, as I look into the future, I really, when I think of myself in the future, I think of myself with locks. You know, I just can't imagine what other hairstyle I could have that I felt so sort of in tune with, really. You know, I've never had a hairstyle like, I mean, even when I had extensions, you know, the plaits, you know, plaited extensions, I loved them, or I thought I loved them. But, you know, the way I feel about my hair, because it's mine, it's my hair, you know, it's not going to be like I've sat in a chair for, and when I had it plaited extensions, it used to take the whole day. I'd get there for about 9, and I wouldn't leave the salon until about 6, 7, 8 in the afternoon, 8 in the evening rather. It would just be a long session, and then, you know, it would last 6, 7 weeks, and then I'd have to be like taking a whole weekend to undo them and take them all out, and then it's got all the dirt and all the stuff in it. You know, this is my hair. I don't have to do that. I don't have to, you know, 6 weeks from now, I won't have to sit undoing it. All I have to do 6 weeks from now, or in my case 4 weeks, 5 weeks from now, is get it retwisted. You know, it's all mine. It's all mine. I don't need to go to the shop, spend any money on packets of hair. It's just great. I mean, I can't. I just wish I could shout it from the rooftops. But I just think everybody should give going natural a go. I really do. You know, whether it's locks or you just have your natural hair, you know, I just think you should give it a go. And I do, you know, I want people to. I mean, I've not had anyone come up to me and ask me about my hair. And if they did, I would tell them of course tell them it was the best hair decision I've ever made. You know, because it's just so easy. It's so easy. Yeah, you've got the difficult bit at the beginning, but to be honest, you know, when people were telling me, oh, you know, that time will just fly by. It will just fly by. You know, you really, you know, when you're in it, you're like thinking, oh. But I don't think I ever got to the stage where I was just like, oh, I've got to comb this out, because it's just, you know, I think I was just willing to wait. I mean, obviously the YouTube videos that I'd watched over during the time I started were invaluable. You know, they do keep you going. You know, you kind of see people at different stages with different types of hair. And for me, I always thought my hair's never going to look like that. It's never going to grow. It's never going to get that long. And then it's almost as if by magic it does. You know, one day it's not in your eyes, and the next day it is in your eyes. You know, one day it's not brushing against your neck all the time. One day it is. It's really, it's amazing. Okay, so I guess I'll just give you a look at what's going on. Lots of frizzy hair, frizzy roots, as you can see. But that's okay. I'm really not that concerned. I did do a I should have brought one of my pipe cleaners down, but it's okay. I did do a pipe cleaner style on Saturday afternoon. This is a combined lock. This is a combined lock actually, and as you can see, this one I was going to combine with its partner next door, but I didn't sort of get round to doing it because it wouldn't lock. This one wouldn't lock, but I think it's finally locking. My loctician plaited it, but you can see it's still fighting to not lock together. You know, it's got all bits falling out of it, but yeah, as you can see, so my locks aren't perfect at all. This one is quite thick, you know, and this one is very thin. So it's not even at all. But do I care? Do I care? No, I don't. I really don't. As you can see, lots of frizz. You know, my hair is not looking great. I really haven't done anything to it today. It was just one of them days where I was just like, I'm gonna do a video so you can see it for what it is, and it's beautiful. It is what it is, you know. I think my hair is beautiful, you know, and I don't need anybody. Well, you know what? I don't care. I don't care if somebody says anything actually about my hair, anything negative about my hair. I actually don't care if you don't like my hair, or this one doesn't like my hair, or this guy doesn't like my hair, you know. And that's very empowering. That's really, really empowering, because I've never felt that way before. Never, you know, ever. But I literally, my hair is the most confident thing about me, or makes me feel, you know, I've got no hang-ups or anything about my hair. You know, if I go out, if I dress up and go out, the one thing I would be worried about is, you know, maybe, is what I'm wearing, do I look too fat, or you know, do my thighs look too big in this, you know. But my hair is the least of my worries, the least of my worries. You know, even when I can't, even when it's not going into a perfect style, like on Sunday for the wedding, I was like, oh God, what am I going to do with it? You know, because I wanted it to look a bit different, because everybody sees me with my hair either up in a bun or down. So I wanted it to look a bit special, and that was my only concern. But once I'd done that style, fine, absolutely fine with it. You know, I wanted it to be perfect, but you know, it wasn't perfect. But you know, it was enough. It was fine. It was absolutely fine for me. And that is the one thing I will say is, and I don't know if everybody else feels that way actually. I hope they do. I hope they do. I hope, but it, you know, it gives me a certain amount of confidence, having my hair like this, having it locked. It's just, it's really, and I just want really, what I want for the future is for it to transcend? Is it to spread throughout my life? So, for example, you know, I'm really worried or concerned about my lack of education, really, and qualifications. You know, I really want to have the confidence to go back to school. You know, and I think if I feel the way I do about my hair, if I can sort of channel that into you know, me, how I feel about myself, my confidence levels, you know, I'd be able to do anything. And that's my challenge for, you know, the future, really, is to do that. And I think I will get there. I don't know when. I can't say, oh, it's going to be 6 months time, 1 year time. I can't say, but I honestly think that I will get there. I will get there. And that's, yeah, and that's where I think I'll leave this video. Anyway, so yeah, I'll just give you a final look at my hair. I might edit this video down a little bit because I really did just ramble there, and I'm going through quite a lot of this sort of emotional, internal sort of struggles, really. My work is quite stressful at the moment, and it's just, yeah, things are quite tough at the moment. But, you know, it's alright. Life is like that, you know, struggles, really. You know, you have the times when you feel like you're just climbing up a mountain, and then other times when you're just sliding down and thinking, woohoo, this is great, you know, enjoying the ride. And then other times when you have to slow right down and climb back up that mountain. And I kind of feel like I'm sort of climbing up this vast mountain, and I can't really see any way round or up it. But you know, but still, I feel like I'm gonna get up there. I just have to be patient, which is patience is really what you have to have with locs, and I just have to just channel that patience into, you know, really focusing on what I need to do to get myself up that mountain, and to really reach for what I really need, what I really want in life. Anyway, after all that, I will leave you with that, and last look at my hair, and then that's it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!